The Pokemon Go shooting incident. In July 2016, 18-year-old Jerson Elpez Delen was already in bed when his 17-year-old cousin, Daniel Moise Picken, messaged him to come out and try a new game a few blocks away, in Chiquimula, Guatemala. The game was Pokemon Go, an augmented reality app that uses GPS and encourages players to walk to specific points in their area while watching the phone screen. A setup that can make people move around places they might not otherwise visit at that time. They went out and began searching for Pokemon. Reports placed them on a street in Chiquimula near a railway line where they continued playing as they walked. The main risk in that moment wasn't the game itself, but the situation it created. Being outside at night, moving through public space, and paying sustained attention to a phone. That combination reduces awareness of what is happening around you, especially in areas where street crime is a realistic possibility. What happened next was sudden. The two teenagers were attacked and shot while they were playing. Investigators later reported finding nearly 20 bullet casings at the scene, and witnesses reported a van leaving the area, prompting police to search for its occupants. Jerson was taken to hospital, but later died from his injuries. Daniel survived but was seriously wounded, and authorities treated the shooting as a criminal incident with an unclear motive. In the hours and days after, police said they still did not know why the cousins were targeted. Early possibilities mentioned in reporting included a robbery or the idea that the victims may have been located through their phones. The case drew attention internationally because it happened during the first major wave of Pokemon Go's popularity, when many people were learning, in real time, that a location-based game can change where people go and how closely they watch their surroundings. The Grand Theft Auto taxi murder incident. In August 2008, a high school student became involved in a taxi killing that quickly escalated into a national policy reaction in Bangkok, Thailand. Police said a teenage boy, reported in some accounts as 18, took a cab, then tried to turn the ride into a robbery. The driver was older, reported variously as 50 or 54, and the struggle happened in the tight space of a vehicle where there is nowhere to step back, only forward or out. By the time officers found the taxi, the driver was slumped in it, dead from stab wounds, and the suspect was in custody. Thai newspapers and police briefings described the arrest as coming soon after the killing, with the teen reportedly caught while still moving the cab through city streets, trying to take control of a car that now carried evidence in plain view. The incident did not start as a debate about video games, but the investigation took that turn almost immediately. Bangkok police officials said the teenager told them he wanted to find out whether robbing a taxi would be as easy in real life as it seemed in Grand Theft Auto. He reportedly described the act as a test, and police said the situation escalated when the driver resisted. The teenager's stated reasons were framed as a mix of imitation and need. Police also suggested he wanted money connected to playing the game, and that his parents did not have enough to give him. In the background, there had already been concern in Thailand about violent games. Officials had been pushing for stronger regulation, age controls, and tighter supervision of gaming in public arcades, so the case landed on an issue that was already waiting for a spark. Soon after, the response moved beyond police work. Thailand's legal distributor, New Era Interactive Media, announced it was stopping sales and asking retailers to pull Grand Theft Auto from shelves, focusing attention on Grand Theft Auto 4 in particular. The decision came fast enough to look like damage control, remove the product, reassure the public, and signal cooperation with authorities. Yet the situation did not stop at voluntary withdrawal. As public anger rose, officials began treating the game not only as controversial, but as legally actionable. But something went wrong in the broader sense, because the case became a template for immediate censorship. Within days, Thai police said the game was officially banned on the grounds of obscene content under criminal law, and they described enforcement powers that included arresting shopkeepers if Gita titles were found for sale. Penalties were discussed in stark terms: prison time and fines for sellers, and harsher punishments for online distribution, turning a single homicide into a national line in the sand about what kinds of interactive media should be available. Cultural and health agencies added momentum of their own, publicly classifying Gita among the most violent games and arguing that parents and regulators needed to pay closer attention to what young people were consuming. The ban did not resolve the underlying questions about motivation, mental state, or broader social conditions. It did, however, show how quickly a single, high-profile incident can harden into policy when the political pressure has already been building. The best part is still unpainted. Comment part 2 below and subscribe so you don't miss what comes next.